Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and I sell used stuff on eBay. We got 60 some orders going out here today. Mostly all eBay. 3 Together, which I left 2 of those at the storage unit unfortunately. Also mercari that I left at the storage unit. Let's not remembering my other listings when I was at the storage unit. But we're gonna talk about what we do have going out today. Friday I broke 7,500 listings. I was just a couple short. I was like 74.98 and I decided to do 2 more just to get to that 7,500, and then all weekend, whenever something sold, I just list something else just to kind of keep it at that number. And that did pretty good. I sold 4 or 5 of those things I did. Well, I was just kind of listing things. So yeah, quite a bit of stuff going out. I did not ship on Friday, so this is actually 3 days worth of sales, right around 60, probably 65 things if we look at all the different platforms. I've got all the media, clothing, sewing machines, parts, fabric on the table right now. We're going to go over that first. And then after that, we'll look at everything else. Got a bunch of keys, video games, vacuum cleaner parts, a little bit of everything. But 7,500 listings, this is what sold over the weekend. Let's go. All right, so we got our media, clothing, and sewing machine and fabrics. Oh, and also some photographs here. First up, we got one VHS, this Beetlejuice animated film. That's going out, pretty cool. 3 photographs, we got this guy and the girl up against a car from 1927. Got this girl like in a flapper style dress. And then what is this? Oh yeah, these 2 guys with the truck. This sold really fast. Maybe could have got a couple more dollars out of that. I typically list my photographs just at $10 plus shipping. Then if they don't sell, lower the price or put them on a markdown sale, something like that. $10 plus shipping is a lot, in my opinion. That's somebody with shipping and taxes paying close to $20 a lot of times for a photo. So yeah. Because these, you can't ship eBay standard envelope. It's so annoying. I wish you could. It'd be so much better. This is complete in here. It's got everything. It's got the manual. It's got a lot of the inserts. Really, really great shape. Very, very happy with that. Paid $40 for a whole lot of Super Nintendo stuff a few weeks back, and that was in there. One Bible going out. Bibles always sell. I price them low, let them go. Just trying to get them in the hands of somebody that wants them. Master of Orion PC game. This has been listed forever. I took a very, very low offer. No longer listing stuff that low. Very glad it sold. Making some space. We got a few books. We got a Lutheran hymnal. Hymnals seem to always do good, either individually or in lots. Another kind of vintage book here, Principles of Advertising. And then we also got, this is Men's Manual Volume 2. I've got a lot of these from, so what is this called? This Institute in Basic Youth Conflicts. Got a lot of books by them. They seem to have a little bit of value, but not a lot. $10 and under usually. Like $5 to $10, usually what they're worth. Little Lord of the Rings Xbox 360 game, which I thought was going to be worthless, but I went ahead and scanned it. Did have some value. Torah Secrets DVD. Who is this? Bishop Charles Ellis Takers, little DVDs. A lot of this religious stuff that is very low print. That's what's selling for me. Bollywood stuff, I tried to list this. I had to blow out the price. This has been in my store, one of the oldest items in my store. Finally just took a ridiculously low offer and just said goodbye. And this is some sort of readings from a Latin to CD set. I don't know. That sold. So that's it for DVDs. We do have one signed CD here. Darling Parade. $15, 2009. Look at that. They got their MySpace on there if you want to go check that out. Very cool. A little Focus on the Family CD, Teacher of the Year from 2007. Kubota Workshop Manual. Got a whole bunch of these for $1 a piece. They are slowly selling. Selling about 1 a week. I wish it was a little faster, but totally fine with that. And then we got this plumbing book, vintage plumbing book. A lot of these older manuals can sometimes sell. Sewing machine parts. Needle throat plate. That's off the Morse 4300. Singer 776 thread tensioner. Singer 328K little faceplate. And some sort of bobbin winder. I think it's off a Brother, it looks like. Don't remember what it's off for sure. This huge stack here is all fabric going out to the same buyer. I'm not going to go through it too carefully. I am going to refund them shipping. I said as much fabric as you want to buy, I will do a flat $10 shipping. Anything over that, I will refund. They sent me a bunch of offers. I accepted a bunch of offers. I'm moving a huge stack of fabric. Very, very happy with that. That one is really cool though, that peacock feathers. These are Levi Orange Tab. They're like men's shorts, which really aren't in style right now, so I didn't get a lot. $5.50 denim shorts for men's. I think I got like $10 for those. This shirt would be in a lot better shape, but it's actually got some bad staining on it. You can't see it here. It's like a vintage Winter Park, Colorado shirt. Lee Blue denim shorts, women's, a little bit larger size. Those sold. Magellan's fishing shirt. These do sell, but not for much. It's kind of like this vintage fishing shirt. I wouldn't pay more than $1 for these. Rock and roll cowboy jeans. These always sell pretty good. If they have that like white thick stitching on them, they seem to do a lot better. It's more the style for this brand that sells good. They sold one pair of OP swim trunks, blue. It's getting to be that time of year again. And this is a Motley Crue t-shirt. Last but not least, one hat and one visor. So let's clean off the table and then we'll look at everything else. All right, so I just got done shipping all of that media and everything else. Media, clothing, that type of stuff. So here we got the remaining stuff. We got 2 action figures. I remember who this guy is. Use Google Lens on to figure out because I didn't know originally, which is a great way with, it works really, really well with action figures, figuring out who they are. Kind of make sure you have your size right usually, but got that guy going out. And one G.I. Joe, once again, using Google Lens on these. Without Google Lens, very, very hard without a lot of knowledge to know who all these guys are. He sold one embroidery hoop. I had like 3 or 4 embroidery hoops, vintage ones I listed. They all sold really fast, really well. Very, very happy with those. I really think that's my last one. Got this RC car. Didn't have a good way of testing it. At least I didn't even want to try because this thing's a mess. I sold it on auction. It actually went on auction twice. The first time, the winner didn't pay. Second time, it worked out. That's what I do sometimes with this type of stuff that's just like really, really hard to get a good grasp of the value, because a lot of these are modified and just kind of custom made. Unless you know exactly what all components you got there, it's hard to say true value on them. And condition's never good because these things are beat up. Got some silverware here. This is actually the silverware that we use in our house, but we were like running low on forks for some reason. Probably kids throwing them away and stuff, but ordered a set, did not need this many butter knives. So sold off some butter knives, and that actually paid for a lot of what we did. Sold off some butter knives, and then like there's a couple weird spoons with it, sold them off as well. Safety glasses, I got $75 on these. Very cool. Horseshoes. I think this is like 8 horseshoes for $11 or something. I mean, this is something, if you are like in a farming community, you can find this type of stuff for next to nothing a lot of the times. Make a little bit of value. Got this cool giraffe wallet, leather wallet. Probably some sort of like souvenir thing, maybe. Got one red Wii going out. I like to try when I'm bundling my Wiis to match. What do you got, Jericho? A fishing pole. Cool. When I'm doing my Wiis, I like to match a listing on Amazon and do the same exact bundle that's on there. And then a lot of times the drop shipper that can sell these on Amazon will basically buy your listing and ship it to whoever bought it on Amazon. And not sure if that's what happened this time or not, but that's usually what I'm trying to do when I'm selling these. I'm currently gated in Nintendo. I need to get ungated so I can just sell them on Amazon. But yeah, red Wii going out. This is like 7 pounds of keys. Anytime you have a whole lot of something, even if that thing is not valuable, you go to get something on my shed, Jericho?
Yeah.
What are you getting out of there? A new fishing pole?
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys. And then we'll talk about keys. Okay, we got keys, 7 pounds of keys. Honestly, I got like $35, $40 or something for them. I don't know, you'll see it up on the screen. Amazing. So yeah, those going out. This is off of Kenmore Whisper Quiet sewing machine. We got an ant there, goodbye ant. That sold. Those Kenmores, I usually like parting them out when I come across the old Kenmore vacuum cleaners. Got this set of dishes, these are pretty cool looking. This pattern's called Desert Rose. It's that Franciscan. I'm not sure how to pronounce that exactly. Really good value there. One OEM jack. I pick these up at garage sales all the time for like $1, maybe even less. They always sell really good. I've been told that dealerships are buying these, used car dealerships, to put in with the cars when they're selling them, but some of these sell for like $100, and that kind of blows my mind they pay that much for them, but they did. One set of plates going out. This is, oh, what's this blue stuff called? It left my mind right now. Made in occupied Japan. Blue what? You'll see it up on the screen. This is made in occupied Japan as well. Some of the stuff is made in different places, made in America, just made in regular Japan instead of occupied. You've got some stuff that's made over in England and by a few different people, so that really affects the value there. Blue Willow, there it is. I finally remembered. That is everything we got going out today. So yeah, 7,500 listings, sold 60 some items over the weekend. My sell-through rate is like, hang on, let me get this right, because everybody messes up sell-through rate when they talk about it. It really annoys me. Let me look at this. Okay, yeah, I knew my number right. It's 0.2% every day. So every day I'm selling 0.2% of my store. That's my average sell-through rate for the last 90 days. That's not exact, that's more of an approximation, because calculations, you can either be exact or you can calculate them quickly. But yeah. 0.2% every 90 days. Jericho's all roly-poly, so I'm gonna go save him. See you guys later. Goodbye. All right, I'm back now. Jericho's swinging, so I'm gonna talk a little bit more about sell-through rate, and I'm gonna be pushing him a little bit at the same time, so if I'm doing weird things, just deal with it. Anyways, 0.2% every day, that is my current sell-through rate. I get that really quickly to calculate just by going on the eBay app, looking at how many I have sold in the last 90 days, dividing that by how many I currently have listed, which I should really be dividing that by a different number. But anyways, and then dividing that by 90, because we were looking at how much I've sold in the last 90 days. Gives me a pretty good average, I feel like. And so it's 0.2% every day. When you're talking about sell-through rate, be sure that you're talking about every month or every day. Give a time frame within that. Because if one person's talking sell-through rate every day, another person's talking sell-through rate every month, third person is talking sell-through rate every 90 days, big push, then those numbers are going to be drastically different. So mine, 0.2% every 90 days. I know that's ridiculously low for a lot of people and a lot of businesses, but for the type of stuff I sell, I'm very happy with that. I can increase that sell-through rate for a lot of my items by dropping the prices, but a lot of things like sewing machine parts, price isn't what matters, it's just waiting on the right buyer, and things like that are just going to naturally have a lower sell-through rate. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.